It sounds like you'll have no trouble getting into the Nortia province, at least.
I don't think so. The problem is getting into Ruhr City itself, or even close to it.
We can't exactly just take an airship through the airport like we're on some pleasure cruise.
And approaching the city along any of the highways is a surefire way to get arrested.
Not that there are any good places nearby to land the courageous in the first place.
And that's why we're calling you, Gwen. You wouldn't know of any other ways for us to get near, would you?
You came to the right person. I happen to know the perfect way.
You do?
You know that Spina Bay road to the west? There's this little stream that runs along it. I used to fish in it all the time back in my younger days, I'll have you know. As it so happens, you could trace its source all the way back to the mountains of Ymir.
Hold on. So you're saying we should sail down from Ymir to Ruhr?
Exactly. It won't be the smoothest ride you've ever taken, what with the rapids and all, so you'll need to be careful. But I'd still say that taking that is your best bet for sneaking as close to the city as you can.
It sounds promising, at the very least.
I like it! It's just like being in a spy novel!
And you would know a thing or two about spies, wouldn't you?
Should we make our way to Ymir then?
Let's decide who's actually going first. We can only get so many people on a boat. Thank you so much for your help, Grandfather!
Oh, think nothing of it. What kind of man would I be if I didn't help my adorable granddaughter in her hour of need? And I never want to pass up a chance to put my less than adorable daughter in my debt. Sounds like my number one protege is in a bind too. I can't very well have anything happen to our wanton womanizer.
We'll help Angelica however we can. Take care, alright?
We'd go with you if we could. Unfortunately, someone's got to stay and look after the courageous. And then there's the whole boat issue on top of that.
Please, do what you can for Angie. For me, for George, and for Crow.
We will. Bring it up! Here I go! Huh!
Here I go! Get him! No more chance!
You're mine! Leave this to me!
This one's just for you! Enjoy! They're off balance! You ready, William?
Gotcha!
Yeah!
You've grown up right before my eyes, Machias.
You do know you're younger than me, right? Now's our chance! Let's move!
Yes, sir! All the way!
Right! Locked and loaded! You won't get away! They're off balance!
Gotcha! You've grown up right before my eyes, Machias.
You do know you're younger than me, right? This could get tricky.
Oh, that looks tough. This'll be fun.
Let's move!
Righto! Lemmy, give me a hand! Down you come!
Leave this to me! Shatter! Now's our chance!
Got you! Yeah!
Okay, it's safe for now.
I'm awesome!
I'm pleased to hear that everything seems to be going well for you. I believe it was the goddess's guidance that brought you here after all. I may be limited in what I can do to aid you, but know that you have my full support.
Thank you, Father. I will keep striving to do everything I can. Now, if you'll excuse me. Welcome to Ruhr Cathedral. Have you all come to pray for the goddess's guidance?
She was really polite. Even his sisters go.
Strange. I've never seen her around here before.
I guess she must be new. Kind of an odd time to take your vows as a sister, huh?
True. I guess the church may be working on its own independent initiatives to bring the war to an end.
I suppose. The church has its own vast network of connections they can call on.
Been a while since we were last in Ruhr Airport.
Yeah, not since our field study here. We're not getting anywhere. Especially when the Alliance has the city so completely under control.
That's for sure. Wandering around's given us a lot of information, but none of it actually relates to why we're here. Could there be something we're missing?
It's mine.
I can't imagine you're getting a call from someone on the Courageous either. There's no way they're within calling range.
Well, only one way to find out who our mystery caller is. Hello?
Is that you, Elisa? It's Yuna! How have you been?
Yuna! What a pleasant surprise! I'm doing just fine. How about you?
Me too. But more to the point, I realize this is a bit sudden, but could you come meet me at the diner? We've got something really important to discuss with you.
If it's that important, then sure. Hold on. How do you even know I was back in Ruhr?
I'll tell you that when I see you. Anyway, later!
Wait, hold on! She hung up on me.
Yuna's a friend of yours, right?
That's right. She told me she has something important to talk to us about. She wants us to meet her at Devance's diner near the city's west exit.
It's not like we've got any better leads. Let's head on over.
Well, it's open. There aren't any customers in there, though. Yuna, Devance! Are you in there?
Oh, there you are. It's open! Come on in!
Well, if you say so.
Thanks.
Yuna! Devance!
Hey there, Elisa. I see you've got your friends with you.
Oh, I've missed you, Elisa! I'm so happy to see you're all right.
Yeah, same here. So, what was it that you wanted to talk to me about?
Oh, you know.
Please, allow me to explain. I've been eagerly anticipating your arrival, Class 7.
A sister? Wait, didn't we just meet you back in the cathedral? What brings you here?
Wait a second. You sound a lot like... Are you... You couldn't be.
Oh, but I am.
Angelica?
Oh, hey, guys. I sure wasn't expecting you to come all the way out here after our talk.
I never would have expected to find you in that getup of all things. You're the last person I picture when I think sister, so the thought never even crossed my mind.
Then my disguise worked even better than I thought it would. Finally, all that crap I got drilled into my head on how to be a lady while growing up came in handy.
I suppose that works, even if it's not exactly how it was intended.
Moving right along. What made you disguise yourself in the first place?
Oh, I'll explain that while I'm bringing you up to speed on everything else. Devance, you mind bringing out some hot drinks for us?
Sure thing.
problem.
Just watch. Well then, off we go.
Dare I ask if you intend to travel dressed like that?
Naturally, I'm as loved as Adios herself around these parts.
Is this really her?
We got this!
My turn! Second form! Damn! Now's our chance!
Gotcha!
You're finished!
Here I go.
An opening!
Right!
Onward! Ha! We should keep going. Not bad.
Success!
Now's our chance! Let's get him! Let's move! Burn to ash! Fall! Now's our chance!
Gotcha!
You're finished!
Time to shine!
You're off balance!
An opening! No complaints there.
And we're just getting started.
The advantage is ours.
Here I go. How about this?
You're off balance! Let's get this party started!
Understood!
That was a dazzling performance.
Exactly how it should be.
Stay on guard, everyone. That's no ordinary foe.
Stay calm. We can get through this. My turn.
Just watch. Hey!
You're mine!
I can do this! You're not getting away! Molten Rain! Now!
Got you!
This is it for you!
Leave this to me! This one's just for you! Enjoy! They're off balance!
Try this!
move.
Here I go.
Let's move. Sit.
No problem.
Just you're off balance after me.
Understood.
Yeah! You've got some moves.
Thank you very much. Great!
I'm so glad!
I've only just begun.
Success. I'm awesome!
I spy with my little...
This shouldn't take long.
My turn. Here we go. Arcane Gale! Now's our chance.
Gotcha! Right. Pierce them! Mirage Arrow! Now's our chance!
Gotcha.
Just watch. Hey!
You're mine! Right! Locked and loaded! You won't get away! Now's our chance!
Try this!
Here we go! There! Ha! Here we go! Burn to ash! Fall!
Just watch.
I can do this!
Let's move! Leave this to me! Eat that!
Just watch. Sweet dreams, pussycats.
Thank goodness!
That's about right.
Yes!
Done. I'm awesome!
Now's our chance! Let's move! Burn to ash! Fall! Now's our chance! Elisa, let's do this!
Okay!
Time to shine! I live life my way. That's all there is to it.
chest!
Now's our chance! Let's get him!
Just watch. How about this? Hey!
You're mine!
Be gone!
Let's move!
I can do this. You're not getting away. Molten Rain!
It's my turn. This one's just for you. Enjoy! Now's our chance!
Try this! You've got some moves.
Thank you very much.
Not bad.
I spy with my little eye the goods.
Now's our chance. Let's get him! Here I go. Second form. Damn! Now's our chance.
Gotcha! Time to shine.
No problem. Now's our chance.
Got you!
This is it for you.
Did it, Elisa.
We really do make a great team.
Yes!
This was a real hike last time.
Hey, at least we already know how to get there.
Now's our chance. Let's get him! Let's move.
Time to shine. Hey, let's get this party started.
Understood!
No problem.
Right! Tight! All right, let's keep moving. Hey, treasure chest.
Advantage is ours. Let's finish him.
Let's move.
My turn. Here I go. Now.
Got you!
Here I go.
It's my turn. Locked and loaded. You won't get away. Yeah.
My turn.
My turn. That's that. Let's keep moving.
Done.
Huh? Thank goodness!
Now's our chance. Let's move.
Okay. Here.
Here I go.
Hey.
You're mine. Right. Eat that. Now's our chance.
Try this.
Let's move.
I'll handle it. 1, 2. And done. Now.
Got you.
Absolute victory.
Nice fighting, Fee.
That's about right.
Not bad.
Look at me go!
Always have to lay my hands on another chest.
Stay on guard and don't get cocky.
Okay. Here I go. Now.
Got you.
Time to shine.
Let's move.
Second form.
Damn!
Okay.
It's my turn. They're off balance.
Try this.
You've got some moves.
Thank you very much.
Great!
Exactly how it should be.
Oh, isn't this a pleasant surprise? There's a treasure chest here.
They won't even know what hit them. Here I go. How about this? You're off balance.
You're mine.
Be gone.
My turn.
take
Leave
care
it to
of
me! This is our real power!
Oh, I could probably fish here.
Are you sure we should be going?
This one's dangerous. Stay on your toes.
My turn! Let's move! Arcade! Gale! Now's our chance!
You're done!
Here I go.
I'll handle it. Eliminating targets.
My turn!
Okay, it's safe for now.
Advantage is ours. Let's finish him.
Let's move! Burn to ash! Fall!
I'll handle it. Eliminating targets.
Time to shine! Sweet dreams, pussycats.
Who are you?
You a sister from the church? This is the Ragnar family's territory. Leave at once.
On the contrary, this mine is the property of the Arner family. That is how it has always been, and to pretend otherwise is an affront to none other than the Imperial family. Sounds like my uncle's getting a little too big for his britches.
What was that?
Wait, I recognize you.
What?
Too slow!
We're coming through here whether you like it or not.
Now's our chance! Let's get him!
Just watch.
Let's move. Here I go. Marcus, activate.
Okay. Here I go.
It's my turn. This one's just for you. Enjoy. Now's our chance.
Try this.
My turn. Here goes. Overdrive. Now.
You're done.
I'll handle it.
Here I go. Arcade Gale. Now, Steve.
Roger.
Impossible! Impossible!
Absolute victory.
Nice fighting, Fee.
Stay on guard and don't get cocky.
Just watch.
Let's move.
Okay. 1, 2. And done.
Leave this to me. Here I go! Burn to ash! Fall!
My turn. Here I go. Got it.
Got you!
Time to shine!
I'll handle it. 1, 2. And done. Got it.
Got you!
It's over.
Curse you! Right! This one's just for you! Enjoy! They're off balance!
Try this!
Impossible!
My turn! Burn to ash! Fall!
Time to shine!
Curse you!
Sweet dreams, pussycats.
Success.
I've only just begun.
I'm so glad. I'm awesome.
Sorry, you're not really my type.
My turn. Here I go. Now.
Got you!
Just watch.
Here I go! Alright, let's do this!
Alright.
Leave this to me! Locked and loaded! You won't get away! Now's our chance!
Try this!
Okay. Here I go. Your turn. I'll handle it. Arcus, activate.
Just watch. Arcus, activate.
Thank you!
I owe you one.
Here I go!
Try this!
Locating targets.
Time to shine.
Impossible!
It's my turn. Here I go.
Okay.
Curse you!
Done. But we can't relax yet.
Exactly how it should be. Enemy sighted! Let's take him out!
Just watch.
Let's move! Alright, let's do this! Leave it to me!
My turn. Here I go.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
I owe you one.
Too slow.
It's my turn. This one's just for you. Enjoy.
I'll handle it. 1, 2. And done.
Just watch. You're off balance. Let's get this party started.
Understood.
Impossible!
Here I go.
Impossible!
That's the power of the 8 leaves.
That's about right. Ain't this a fancy piece of work?
Yeah, it looks entirely custom made.
Leave this to me. My turn.
Hostile spotted. Beginning combat. I'll handle it. Here I go.
Time to shine.
Here I go. All right, let's do this.
Understood.
Leave it to me. I'll give you a boost.
I owe you one.
Okay. Here I go.
Leave this to me. Break.
Here I go.
How about this?
Hey!
You're mine!
Be gone!
You've got some moves.
Thank you very much.
Too slow.
Behold the might of the Xseed School! Radiant Wolf!
Impossible!
My turn. Here I go.
You have my thanks.
Thanks!
It's my turn. Break! Hope you're ready. You're finished!
Impossible!
Here I go! Filthy dance! What's that?
Impossible!
Done. But we can't relax yet.
Exactly how it should be.
I'm awesome!
Not bad.
Success. Huh? Thank goodness!
You think this next carriage is the one?
Where Arena is? Probably.
Let's go inside.
Stop right there!
Mother!
You certainly took your time, Elisa. I wasn't expecting you to do something as reckless as jumping on top of a moving train. But you reached me in the end, so I suppose you earned a passing grade from me this time. Even when being held hostage, your mother doesn't miss a beat.
We came all this way to save you, and that's all you have to say?
I'm not sure why I should have to thank you for doing something I never asked you to. I'm pleased to see you're in good health, however. You did well to reach me.
Madam Chairman.
I think that's enough idle chatter. If you care for this woman, you'll throw down your weapons.
Mother! You sure that's okay? I can't imagine your client will want her injured.
Our client ordered us to apprehend her, nothing more. So long as we don't kill her, a few minor bumps and bruises aren't gonna land us in any trouble.
You son of a...
You're all gonna be coming with me to Ruhr. Our client, the Alliance, has requested that we take you into custody as well. We'll arrive in Ruhr soon, so just...
True, we don't have long until we reach Ruhr. So I think the time for playing around has passed. Sharon, do it.
As you wish.
Huh?
That takes care of that.
How the...
Sharon?
It's wonderful to see you all again. It may have only been a few days since we last met, but I can scarcely stand to be parted from your side.
Ow! Where did you come from? All entrances to this carriage were completely sealed.
Actually, I've been inside this train since long before it departed the station. I must admit, I did have some concerns once it started moving, however.
I take it you've been trying to find a way to rescue the chairman all this time, too?
Which eventually led you to this train, where you hid yourself and waited for an opportunity to strike. An incredible maid for an incredible chairman, I suppose.
Unbelievable.
Regardless, I think we're almost there. The train will stop below the RF Corporate HQ, after which we will proceed to seize control of the building itself. Sharon, I will leave the train's operation to you.
As you wish, Madam Chairman.
Enemy sighted! Let's take him out! Here I go! Second floor! Damn!
Here I go. You're off balance! Gotcha!
Righto! Lemmy, hammer mode! Yeah! Try this! No problem!
My turn!
Just watch. I live life my way. That's all there is to it.
great!
What? The Eisengraph is stolen! And Chairman IRINA is coming this way? Catch her, now!
We tried to, but her maid keeps getting in our way. What should we do?
What else can we do? Increase security. Raise the alert level! No one is to get near this room. Have I made myself clear?
Yes, sir!
That accursed niece of mine. What does she think she's doing? Wait, were I to ask my brother to send reinforcements from the Schwartz-Drake barrier? Oh, they'll never make it in time. Damn it all. At this rate, it's only a matter of time before... I know what I can do.
Here I go. You got this!
My turn! Burn to ash! Fall!
Time to shine! How about this?
Right! You're not getting away! Molten Rain! Yes, sir! Get him! Well, that's that. Let's get going. Done. Yes, sir! Now's our
turn.
Just watch.
Righto! Lemmy, give me a hand! Down you fall! Now's our chance! Follow me!
Okay. You've got some moves.
Lemmy never disappoints!
That's about right.
We got this!
Let's move. Second form. Game! Now!
Gotcha!
You're finished!
Just watch.
Bring your butt! No problem. Pierce them! Barrage arrows! Here I go!
Here I go. I live life my way. That's all there is to it.
Look at me go!
I've only just begun.
Let's move.
Onward!
Sure are a lot of locked rooms.
All thanks to the director, I'll bet.
The advantage is ours.
Let's move. Burn to ash. Fall! Now's our chance.
An opening!
Time to shine.
Righto! Get him! Now's our chance!
Try this.
Down we go!
You've got some moves.
Lemmy never disappoints! I'm so glad!
Yes!
Got my eye on the prize! We're about halfway up now.
The security systems seem to be gradually disabling.
Now's our chance. Let's get him! My turn. Disactivate.
Time to shine.
Yes, sir!
Evil will fall before my blade.
Bring it on! Let's move!
Just watch. How about this? They're off balance. Gotcha! Here I go! Blow them away!
Onward!
My turn! Now's our chance!
An opening! Our fighting was in perfect sync.
When I could keep up, at least.
The advantage is ours.
Here I go! Second form! Gale!
Here I go. Yes, sir! Get him! Good job! Follow me, you guys! I'll take care of it! Woohoo! We win!
I've only just
Done.
They won't even know what hit them. Just watch.
Here I go! Now's our chance!
an opening!
You're finished!
Here I go! Lemmy, hammer mode! Good job!
Try this!
My turn.
Time to shine! Sweet dreams, pussycats.
Look at me go!
Exactly how it should be.
Oh, isn't this a pleasant surprise? There's a treasure chest here. The advantage is ours.
Here I go.
Let's move. Sit.
Yes, sir! Lemmy, hammer mode! Good job!
Try this!
Onward! No escape! Evil will fall before my blade.
Great!
I'm so glad!
20F. Now where oh where is that wonderful uncle of mine?
I'm going to say he's on 23F. Mother's room and the group's central computer are there too.
Makes sense.
Now's our chance! Let's smash him!
Let's move! Burn to ash! Fall! Now!
An opening!
You're finished!
Here I go. Hey!
Gotcha! Yes, sir! Get him! Now's our chance! Follow me, you guys!
Okay,
Leave it to me!
Stay put!
Woohoo! We win!
That's about right.
Success. Are you sure we should be going up against that thing?
Watch out! This is a tough one! Here I go! Alright, let's do this!
Leave this to me!
Time to shine! How about this?
Here I go! Lemmy, give me a hand! Down you come! Now's our chance!
Try this!
Onward!
Bad idea!
Here I go! Here I go! Arcane Gale!
Time to shine!
Righto! There! Well, that's that. Let's get going. Got my eye on the prize.
The advantage is ours!
My turn! Sorry!
Will do. Here I go.
Just watch! You're off balance!
Gotcha! Here I go! Lemmy, hammer mode! Ba-bam! Now's our chance!
Thanks.
I owe you one.
Onward! No escape!
My turn. Done. But we can't relax yet.
I've only just begun.
I'm awesome!
Yes!
Here we are, 23F. Time for us to have a little talk.
Just don't throw your uncle out the window.